What's going on, man? It's your boy Sam Passy. In today's video, you read the title, Don't Be Nice, Be Kind, right? So I feel like this is the message that a lot of people need to hear. A lot of people, they're still, simping, being nice guys, not really putting themselves over others, right? Really being like submissive and not really like taking care of themselves, right? You have to stop being a nice person, right? Because the definition of nice is very skewed in our society. Society telling you to be like, oh, always be nice, always be nice, always be nice, always nice, be nice this, be nice that, all that. Like, nice, being a nice person is when you're actively like doing good things so that you can please people, so that you can get validation, so that people can like you, right? That is like people notice that. Why you think girls reject you, bro? Why you think girls reject you, bro? You're a nice guy. Like, yeah, you're a good person. You're doing all these good things, but down on the inside, you don't really want to do these things. Like you might spend money on a girl because you think it's a nice thing to do. They'll give you validation. Maybe they'll like you more. But in reality, you actually don't want to do it. But you think you should because, I gotta get this relationship, I'm down bad. Like, it all comes from within, right? And if you're not actually a nice person, then don't act nice because it's just not gonna work, right? If you're not a nice person, act like it. Act like yourself. Be genuine, right? Being genuine does not equal being nice. Being genuine equals being your authentic self. Being nice when you're not actually nice is not being your authentic self. Being kind, if you are kind, that is a trait of yours. Yes, be kind. That is an actual trait of yourself. That is your genuine self. You're being kind, right? That's what people don't understand. You may think like, oh, nice and kind, they're the same word. They're the same thing. No, they're not. Being nice is you actively trying to please people for something in return, right? You're doing these good actions for something in return. You want a relationship, you want validation, you want a promotion, all that. You want to make more friends, like, you want people to like you. But being kind, on the other hand, being kind is when you're doing it and not really like expecting anything in return. You don't want anything in return. You're just being kind. You're just being a good person, right? You're being considerate of someone's feelings. You're being generous, right? That's being kind. Being nice is those things too, but you're doing it to for an actual different purpose, right? But being kind, you're just doing it to be kind, right? You're doing it because you want to do it, right? And then people will actually notice you being kind and they'll like you more for it. Why do you think people, you may have watched some old YouTube videos on couples and like, oh, what's the favorite thing about the guy or the girl? Like, he doesn't say he's nice. They say he's kind, he's considerate, right? Being kind and considerate is what helps you in life. Not being a nice guy, not being a pushover, right? That is only going to get you so far, and that will hinder your progress, bro. Just being nice. That's why nice guys finish last, right? Trying to do all this, you're putting her on a pedestal, you're doing all this, you're not really focusing on yourself. While being kind, you're doing it for you and you really alone, right? That's what people struggle to understand. Like, being kind, you're doing it for you, and in return, you're not even knowing it, but you're helping the other person, right? But you're just doing it for you. You're just doing it because that's what you want to do. Being nice, you're doing it because you want someone to like you more. You want a reward, right? When you don't want a reward, that's when you're being kind. When you want a reward, you're being nice, and you need to stop that right now, right? Because everyone sees through it. Everyone sees it. You'll be known as a fake man right away. I'm like, no. Stop being nice. Be kind. Be considerate, right? A good example of this is, let's say you're in a relationship and your girlfriend, she cooks for you or she does something for you, right? Let's go with the cooking example. She cooks for you and, normally it's really, really good. It's really, really good. It's blessed. It's fire. It's all that, right? 10 out of 10, would recommend, would eat it again, all that, right? But one day she cooks You eat it and you realize, this ain't hitting as hard. This isn't as good, right? What's going on, right? Is there something wrong? Like, what's happening? This isn't good. Being nice, right? In this situation, I should add something, right? Because the food is normally so good, you always like compliment her and say, "Oh wow, thanks for your food. It's so really good. I love you," all that, right? Being nice in this situation, you would still compliment her even though you know it's shit, right? And it's like subconsciously that like your girlfriend knows that, right? So she's gonna like, okay, why is he so complimenting me? I know he doesn't like it. That's kind of weird, right? But if you are kind and you try to give him like, hey, this isn't really as good. What happened? You all right? Right? You're being like considerate and you want to do it, right? Then yeah, you're being kind. She's gonna like that even more. And if you don't like the food and you don't like to say anything at all, then just don't say anything at all. Don't like compliment her, because you know she's used to getting complimented. She'll notice that something is up, right? If you don't want to be nice or kind, if you really don't have anything to say, don't say anything at all, right? That's basically the motto of this video. Either be kind or really don't say anything at all. Don't be nice. Don't try to force it, right? Be natural, be kind, and you really don't want to say it, don't say it. That's it. Like, it's really that simple, right? If you are nice, you're not really going to get anywhere. If you're kind and considerate, you're going to get a lot of places. And if you just don't say anything at all, same thing. You're not forcing yourself to be this person that you're actually not. And that's going to come off as real, authentic. People are going to respect you more. People are going to like you more. And you're getting the rewards that you being nice was trying to get this entire time. That's it, man. Like, subscribe, share it to a friend who you think is like a really nice guy, too much of a nice guy, and who really needs this video. And that's it, man. I'm out.